I'm Janet Connor, creator of Your Soul Wants Five Things. I think many of you know the five things. The first thing your soul wants is to connect with Source, and that's my first book, Writing Down Your Soul. The second thing your soul wants is to commit to values, sacred values. That's soul vows. Your soul wants to serve a purpose, and Find Your Soul's Purpose will be out next March. And your soul wants to create life, and that's The Lotus and the Lily. Of course, your soul wants five things, so you notice that's only 4 books. I'm working right now on Express Your Soul's Beauty. In another year, the entire series of 5 will be in print. And of course, I also got a chance to collaborate with Christine Pensa, my artist friend, to create a radically different coloring book, the Soul Discovery Coloring Book. Now, I show you all of those books because I would like to invite you to have a relationship like that with a magnificent publisher. I began this adventure with Canary Press in 2009 when Writing Down Your Soul came out. And people asked me, how did you get published? How did you get published? How did you get published? And so I offered Plug-in for Writers in 2010 for the first time, trying to explain what is unique and different about my publishing life. And it's this overlapping circles. The red circle represents the craft of writing to which I am dedicated, and I know you are dedicated too. And the blue circle represents spiritual practice. Now that's an element of writing in the intersection between the craft of writing and spiritual practice that other people never talk about. And that's the magic, because as that Vesica Piscis shape expands and expands and expands, more and more phenomenal ideas come your way because you're spending more and more time in the theta brainwave state. And so Plug-in for Writers has been a great success. It's full every single year. And have we got some success stories? A 2013 member, Christine Wheeler, signed a contract with Hay House for the book that just came out this June, The Tapping Solution for Teenage Girls. Maybe you heard her on The Soul Directed Life. Last year, Ayman Al-Zabi in Abu Dhabi published The Art of Surrender, one of my favorite words. The year before, Deborah May White Stevens published Permission to Rest. One of the first members of an early Plug-in for Writers course is Margaret Duarte. This is her first book. Her second one is already out, and the second one won #1 book in Northern California. And last year, Tara Cosino signed a contract with New Harbinger Press. Lots of success stories. Those are just a few of them in Plug-in for Writers. And yet, as successful as that course has been, I have something new to offer you this year. It began to happen when my agent, Nancy Barton, called me and said she had just been at a long conference put on by a publishing organization and came away with a real clarity that the writing life has 3 components. The writing, of course, must be magnificent. The marketing has to be powerful, and the author today understands that you are carrying an awful lot of the responsibility for the publicity and marketing. And then it's a business. It's a business. Publishers sell books. And we, the writers, have to understand that business because we're partnering with our publishers. We're equal partners in this grand business adventure. So, I looked at my image here and added the marketing and business pieces. Yellow is marketing, green is the business. If you put these together, this is Plug-in for Writers. Yes, we're devoted to the craft of writing. Yes, I can teach you rich spiritual practices that keep you in the theta brainwave state and feed your relationship with the writer in the sky, so to speak. And I have the world's greatest publicist to teach you about the marketing and publicity game and Joanne Deck, my publishing consultant. I turn to her for all things publishing, and she helps me understand, after 40 years in publishing herself, how the business of publishing thinks. But do you see what is unique about Plug-in for Writers? When all of those overlap, fed by the richness of the spiritual practice, all the gold, all the magnificence comes flying through, and you end up with a life, a writing life, like this, with more to come. I already have on my whiteboard the next 3 books that I will be writing. It's a magnificent way to live. And so my agent was wrong. There aren't 3 components. There are 4. And Plug-in for Writers is the only place on the planet where you can learn all 4. The craft, spiritual practice, marketing, and publishing as a business. Come play with me. The course always fills, and we need to keep it small and intimate because you will be meeting all of my village, the village that has made my publishing life possible. You're going to meet my publisher, you're going to meet my publicist, you're going to meet Joanne Deck, you're going to meet my agent, you're going to meet Gail McMeekin, my creativity coach, everybody that I work with to create this beautiful, delicious, exciting partnership relationship with my publisher is part of Plug-in for Writers. Look at the course description at janetconnor.com and come and join me. In addition to meeting all of my guests, we're going to have 5 Saturday hands-on sessions, going on Amazon, going on Google, doing the research, exploring all the components of marketing. I want you to sign a contract for the book that you are here to give birth to. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. Books. Come, it's a magnificent life. I can't think of any other life than this creative writing life that all came to me. Everything I am experiencing is what I will teach you in Plug-in for Writers.